Brunson with the three.
Tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Now here's Rozier. Lets it go from deep. Randall pulls down the board.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Rozier from outside. No luck on that one. And New York will come the other way. Pass to Brunson. Launches it. Drills it from deep. Brunson's got 6. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Pass to Brunson. Fires from the wing. And the jumper is good. Give him 8.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Jalen Brunson. First personal foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And is blocked.
Well, you want the activity and the disruptive ability of R.J. Barrett to be on display. It is right there.
And here are the Knicks. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Randall can't hit.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
The Hornets making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Oubre. Beyond the arc. Not going to go that time. New York goes the other way with it.
2 minutes.
The steady growth we have seen from R.J. Barrett has been very impressive, Doris.
One thing we know, B.A., this is a young guy who does not lack for confidence when it comes to looking to score. He's someone this team trusts to step up and deliver in the big moments. This is a player that desperately wants and continues to work to improve over time.
Charlotte trailing. Back to Hayward. Ball outside. Pass to Oubre. Charlotte again missing. Brunson with it. Outside Hart. Three-pointer. And the Knicks miss again.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Richards. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, that's the IQ of Gordon Hayward on display. He understands what the defense is trying to take away and finds the open man.
Barrett can't hit. There's 48 seconds left in the opening quarter. Hayward with a steal. Rozier with it. Randall's in his pocket. Hayward for 3. Nails it from 3.
The fast release makes Gordon Hayward such a difficult check. If the defense is giving him any space, forget about it.
Now here's Hart. Down low. Here's Randall. Can't get it to fall.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Hayward. Rozier from outside. Out to Oubre. For 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. Pass to Hart. It's good if it goes. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York.
The visiting team, 7. And a big round of applause.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Three-pointer, Bouknight. And they get it back. Smith outside. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, and I don't think his coaches will agree.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Now here's Quickly. Pass to Toppin. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Some solid defense from Williams. Inside. Smith outside. Here's Bouknight. Lets the three fly. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
When you consider James Bouknight selected overall number 11 back in 2021, and I think that had a lot to do with his potential more than what he brought to the table initially.
Up high and down it goes on the lob.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates, just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Bouknight. Takes the three. That shot off the mark. And New York the other way now. And it was no surprise that Bouknight went relatively early in the draft, Doris.
Well, I think he's got a lot of talent, obviously. He's got a lot of confidence. He stands 6'5". So this is all about player development, especially from a scoring standpoint.
The first free throw is good.
I think one thing that's clear with Obi Toppin is he has a drive to keep improving. He knows he's got some talent, but it's about the work you put in.
On the wing quickly. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Back to Toppin. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Knicks lead by 12. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
You've also got to love how their defense has been
This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. To the paint. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson knows who he is, a vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of the team.
And it's Randle with the jam.
We know that Julius Randle loves to put it on the deck. Off the dribble drive, boy, he can be tough to deal with.
Outside, Green. Pass to Smith. Outside for Porter. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. The shot, no good. And New York will come the other way. And here's Brunson from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Porter with it. Brunson defending. Hart, the open shot. And too long on the shot. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's Smith. The Rockets with another miss.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Beyond the arc. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Outside Hart. Kicks it out to Barrett. Here's the 3. They get it back. And here's Brunson from the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Now here's Porter. On the wing, Green. Pass to Şengün. Outside, Green. Here's Smith. Shoots over Randle. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's New York now. Right now on a 9-0 run. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
The Rockets trail. Pass to Smith. Fires the 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Their offense has really come together, Grant.
It really has, and the points are adding up.
They grab their own miss. Barrett with it. And here's Brunson from the arc. Hits the trifecta. Brunson's got 6.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Green. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Hey, I got to admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, 2 versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
Now here's Quickly. From deep 3-point range. And the Knicks, another 3.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. Green in the post. It's Tate on the wing. Back to Green. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Top it inside. Over to the wing. Hartenstein a screen. Here's Grimes. Kicks it to Quickly. And another shot. No luck on that one. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
15 seconds left in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Toppin outside. From behind the arc. And that's not going to go. And so it's New York with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
Here's Porter. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Down low. And the postseason is always something to look forward to in the NBA. Grant, as a player, when you're in there, how different is playoff basketball from the regular season?
Well, first of all, B.A., it's the best time of the year. Playoff basketball, the intensity raises to another level. Both teams making adjustments within the series. You have to know your counters. Really, at the end of the day, it's who wants it more and who can execute on both ends of the floor with the most consistency throughout the series.
And here's New York now. Brunson with it. He has 6. Screen by Robinson. There's the 3. Christopher with a rebound. Şengün with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Pass to Porter. Here's Christopher. Launches a 3, and Grimes pulls it down. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter. The Knicks making a switch here.
In for the Knicks, Josh Hart.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Barrett, he's open. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Sinks the tray. Brunson's got 9.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Christopher. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. From close range. And the shot is good off the backboard.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Hart from long range. Kept alive. To the middle. Second chance shot. And it's laid in by Randall.
Assist goes to
He's got 6.
Josh Hart.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
And here's Porter outside. Houston gets it back.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Martin. Here's Şengün. Second shot opportunity. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. Hart from long range. Rockets with a rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the
And
first.
Josh Hart listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He does. I mean, just so strong on defense in the post, BA. Often will guard up a position, and his rebounding numbers show he plays well above his listed height.
And another miss by Houston.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
Can't hit that one. So Houston will take it the other way. Lets it fly. Misses off the left iron.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Randall outside. Randall on the screen. Open shot from Brunson. New York, no good that time either.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Back to Şengün. Pass to Christopher. And the 3 off target.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Both teams will make substitutions. Outside Brunson. And he lobs it up top. And it's Randall with the jam.
This guy is so quick. Julius Randle finishes with a pretty dunk.
Inside. Smith. Kaminsky outside. To the inside. To win the drought. And it's good on the lay-in. Kaminsky's got his first basket.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Houston foul. Jalen Green. Third personal foul.
That free throw good from Brunson. Both teams deciding to change it up. He's off on the second. Now Green. And so it's the New York Knicks ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Robinson in the post. Randall on the screen. Barrett with it. Now Porter defending. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Shot's good by Hart.
3 points.
That's 2 things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
And here's Porter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Fires the 3. Kept alive by Houston. There's the triple. No luck on that one. It's Barrett on the wing. 18 feet out. That one doesn't drop. The Rockets go the other way with it. Outside, Green. Here's Smith. And he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, pretty slick move by Smith. You got to have a strong handle to go up against NBA defenders. And just continuing to impress at every level. Smith Jr. was a 5-star recruit, led Auburn to a great season as a freshman, and he's just starting to tap into his potential now.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Şengün. It's Christopher on the wing. Outside, Green. Down low. Here's Şengün. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Smith Jr. with incredible upside grit. And he's got the work ethic to make it all happen.
Yeah, he really does, B.A. He's a humble guy. He puts in extra time and practice, and it really shows in his skill set. Just very advanced for his age.
Pass to Şengün. Smith left side. Here's Christopher. Clock at 6. And here's Şengün. Robinson defending. Here's Smith. And yep, it's good. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Pass to Christopher. Now Şengün, guarded by Barrett.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Şengün. The teardrop. They get the rebound. Outside for Green. Off target from three-point range. And here's New York now. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. And a big finish by Robinson.
Guys, he's such a big target. On the alley-oop, throw it up. Mr. Robinson, the only one in the building who can catch it and finish.
So both teams changing it up here. And it's the Rockets with the ball. It's Tate on the wing. Back to Green. Right wing. Here's Garuba. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. The Rockets with another miss. Pass to Grimes. Back to Toppin. They set the pick. Here's Grimes. Quickly from outside. Toppin outside. Rose outside. Toppin outside. Rose outside. Pass to Grimes. Three-pointer off the mark. And so it's the New York Knicks sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. And the way they've been playing, I just don't think they...
35.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Now here's Brunson. Leaner from distance. Here's Hartenstein. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
No good on the wing three. Toppin with it. Now Porter defending. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Toppin. Got a piece of it. Outside Tate. Here's Garuba. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And the Knicks with possession. Here's Toppin. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
It's always fun to watch a young player like Obi Toppin adapt to the league. He has done a really good job rising to the challenge of NBA-level play.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Porter. Right side Tate. To the paint. Here's Green. That one drops for him.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Outside Brunson. The three is up. Connects from downtown.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Pass to Toppin. Now here's Quickly. Puts up a three. No good there. Outside Porter. Here's Şengün. Guarded by Toppin. And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Knicks making a change here.
Substitution on the board.
So it's the Rockets now. Here's Christopher. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Washington outside. Three-pointer. And another miss by Houston. Toppin outside. And that's a foul called on Jae'Sean Tate. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Checking in for the Knicks.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to McBride. And here is Fournier. Shot clock at 6. Buries it from 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
To the middle. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. And the call will be against Frank Kaminsky. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
The Knicks making a switch here.
Substitution on the court. 2 minutes remaining in the game.
Right side Barrett. The kick out to Fournier. Outside Barrett. 4 on the clock. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
For a good offensive player, you've got to take what the defense gives you. RJ does just that, settles into the mid-range.
Pass to Christopher. They need this. The shot comes out. New York goes the other way with it.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Knicks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jalen Brunson.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
There's a screen by Toppin. From deep, Rose.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game. I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
The three from Washington. Kept alive by Houston. And here's Tate outside. Some solid defense from Barrett. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Yes, it's good.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Outside Tate. This one for three. Here's Garuba trying to get back on track. Back to Christopher. And there's a 3-second violation.
New York ball. Substitution on the board.
Shot from the inbound. It's off. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one.
It's an Eastern Conference matchup, and today's game is the 76ers coming to town for this one.
Here we go.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics.
And even when the stats aren't there, Horford still just finds a way to have an impact on the game.
Al is such a high IQ player, right, GA? He always puts himself in the right position. He's an exceptional defender. He's cross-positionally able on the defensive end. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter. You can put him at the 4 or 5 spots. So valuable.
Now here's Embiid. And it goes down 2 points.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Left side, Horford. Brown with the bounce pass. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Harris.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense.
Here's Harden following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Fires from deep. A new 14 for Boston. Outside Tatum. For 3. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Outside, Maxey trains it from beyond the arc.
the real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Tatum. At the elbow, it's Smart. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, it's Harden continuing to evolve as a playmaker. This guy, including his teammates, making them feel good.
And the dunk by Tatum.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And the 76ers making a change here. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Harrell. Out to Harris. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process here, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
With the drive.
And a nice mix of strength and agility. Harris able to explode for the slam.
Outside, White. Pass to Hauser. And here's White. He's guarded by Melton. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. He told me they have to lean on their postgame tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Back to Milton. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on White.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Now, here's Melton. After Malcolm Brogdon's miss. Screen by McDaniel. Pass to Niang. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Hauser. Brogdon scanning the floor. Intercepted. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. 76ers lead by 2. And the second.
76ers.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. It's Harden with the drive. He gets that one. Embiid's got the lead up to 2 now for Philadelphia.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now Brogdon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Hauser. Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doris, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks.
Pass to Tucker. To the left side wing. Here is House. Back to Tucker. It's deflected.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender. A guy who can contribute to a good team.
To the inside. House. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. House has got his first basket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 8. High post try. Here's Embiid. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring. And one thing that stands out about this Celtics shooting, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Here's Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got his second basket.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
The 76ers have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And Philadelphia making a change here.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Well, how about the leaping ability of Jaylen Brown? Soars high for the rim-rocking slam. Go to work, young man.
Pass to Harris. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And the 76ers making a change here. 58 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown outside. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Now, Jaylen Brown is now so legit from deep. Boy, you better make sure you're contesting that 3 ball. That's how good he is.
And Harris shoots it in.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. The 3 from Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Jason Tatum has proven to be a knockdown 3-point shooter. Huge asset for his team.
And taken away by Brown. here we go. And finished off by Brown. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Horford. Smart deciding where to go with it. Back to Horford. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Well, this guy's such a polished player from this area of the floor. Al Horford, it doesn't get any easier than that one right there.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Celtics. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be back with you shortly. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. There's a screen by Williams. Here's Brown, and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Pass to Tucker. Tucker a screen. Left side, Maxey. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 3-point game. And here's Tatum for 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Harris.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Final.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum, an incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Here's Maxey. Out to Harris. Takes the 3. The offensive rebound. Outside, Maxey. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the triple. Maxey's got 13.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Back to Smart. Pass to Horford. Here's Williams. Horford, no luck.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
In the corner, it's Harris. Takes a shot at the elbow, and Tatum pulls it down.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Harden surveying the D. For the lead. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, James Harden has run millions of pick and rolls in his career. He is the master of it. Understands what the defense concedes and then goes right at it.
To the paint. Back to Horford. Tatum on the wing. Celtics passing it around. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Some changes for Philadelphia. The 76ers lead it. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Harrell, that's good.
Well, you know that Montrezl Harrell is one of the best rollers in the NBA. Even when the defense is waiting for him, this guy's so hard to stop.
Pass to Horford. Left side, Brown. That one doesn't go. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Driving to the basket. And finished off by McDaniel.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Boy, that little bit of contact will not be enough to impede Al Horford just powering his way through.
Here's Milton. Williams with the block. On the wing, Brown. A three-pointer, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Harrell. And the layup's good off the glass. Harrell's got 6 points.
Montrezl Harrell relishes the opportunity to mix it up on the interior. Nice finish.
Down low. And he lays it straight in. Now it's a 7-point 76ers lead.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
In the corner, Horford with it. Inside. So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
There's 21 seconds left in the third.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Harden with it. Another three for Philadelphia.
This is the mark of a great scorer, the ability to not have any struggle making shots off the dribble. That is a hard thing to do, but